What's up everyone, it's just Blaze89. Today we're doing the best class setup for the Mini-Uzi in Modern Warfare Remastered. A lot of people don't like this gun, but as you'll see, if you have the right setup for it and you play with it in the right way, it's actually a really good gun to use. So let's get into the class setup, and with attachments we're going to go with the red dot sight because the iron sights on this gun are horrible. They're some of the worst iron sights on any gun in any Call of Duty game. They're just horrible, and if you want to get anyone at any sort of range, you do not want to be using the iron sights. You best go with the red dot sight. Perk 1, as always with all of my class setups pretty much, we're going to go with bandolier for that extra ammo. It's especially useful with classes like this because due to the fire rate and the playstyle we're going to be using, you will burn through ammo fairly quickly, so it's good to have that extra ammo, always useful. If you haven't unlocked that yet, then go with the secondary grenades, the extra secondary grenades, and use the flash or the stuns unless you're in unless you're in domination, in which case obviously go for the smokes to help you capture the flags. Perk 2 we're going to go for is going to be stopping power, because obviously we want to make the most use of our damage as possible, and the fire rate's already pretty good on this gun. So the only one worth having really is the stopping power to try and get them kills a little bit quicker. Perk 3 we're going to go for is going to be steady aim. Now I've said before in, I think it was my shotgun class video, that steady aim's always worth having on submachine guns or shotgun classes, because whenever you're close range it's a lot quicker to fire off the hip than it is aiming down the sight. And if you're firing off the hip with steady aim, you're going to be a lot more accurate and you're going to get the kills a lot faster. Now in terms of how you're going to play with this gun, you want to avoid all long range. You do not want to get involved in any long range gunfights. You know, if you have to shoot at long range, you want to be almost treating it like it's a single shotgun. You want to just tapping the trigger. Now if you're working at medium range with it, you want to be firing in bursts. So fire off for a couple of seconds and then stop and go again straight away. Just let that break happen because it keeps you accurate. If you just hold the trigger down, your gun's going to go all over the place and you're not going to hit people like you want to. So try and fire in bursts if you're operating at a medium range. And probably at a medium range you're going to be best if you're going to aim down the sights. Now you can see how small the crosshairs is here with steady aim. So whenever you're at close range really, or even close to medium, you want to just be using hip fire, to be honest with you, because due to the rate of fire of it and how accurate it is off the hip when you've got steady aim, I think really unless you're shooting people at more of a range, everything should just come off the hip. Obviously if they're at medium to long range you're going to want to go down the sights, but you'll see in this video for the most part I rarely aim down the sights. But as I said earlier, if I am aiming down the sights, I'm doing it in bursts to keep it accurate, because accuracy will be let down through the sights if you hold it for long sustained bursts. So just a couple of second bursts each time if they're at medium to long range. Also obviously, being as we want to avoid long range conflicts, when we're playing with it, you want to keep running as much as possible, keep moving as much as possible, but do it intelligently. Don't just be running around with a headless chicken. Think about where you're going to next. Try and keep a bit of cover between you and the next spot. Look at your radar. As I've said before, if you go in the opposite direction to your team, to the direction your team's going, as you'll see I do a lot in this video, you'll manage to sneak up on people and get that surprise kill cam. Anyway, that's all I've got time for. Hope you liked the video. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe for more. If there's any other guns that you want to see me do that I haven't covered yet, I will be covering more, but if there's one you want doing, I'll do that. Let me know. Anything you want me to do, let me know. Thanks for the 100 subscribers. See you next time. Peace.